In today's video, we're going to be working on round each number to the nearest tenth place. Use place value to round whole numbers. On these examples, we're going to be using a number line so it can make it easy for us. On the right hand side, I brought your notes like I always do. If the one digit is less than 5, the number is rounded down. Simply change the one digit to 0. If the ones digit is 5 or more, the number is rounded up. Simply add 1 to the 10th digit and change the one digit to 0. Okay. Also, I put an arrow. You can do this every time you're doing your homework or worksheet. You can write the zeros if that might help you. You can put 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and you know you're gonna be rounding down. So that's why I put an arrow facing down. Then I have an arrow facing up, which has the numbers 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can remember that when you have those numbers, you're rounding up. Okay. So for number 1, we have 32, and we have the number lines. So I'm just gonna go say 30, 31, 32. Okay. Now, what is 32 closer? Is 32 closer to 30, or is it closer to 40? Okay, and then you can go ahead and look at the numbers, and as you see the number we're looking at, we're gonna be looking at the ones place, and then ones place is a 2. So we look at the arrow on the right hand side, and we see that 2 is facing down, and also we see that 2 is closer to 30 than to 40. So 32, we're gonna round it to 30. Okay, and for number 2, we have 55. So we have our number to be 55. And remember, if we're running the tens, we're gonna always go one number back and look at the ones place, and the ones place is 5. And we're gonna go and say, okay, if the one digit is 5 or more, the number is rounded up. And then we see the arrow on the right hand side, the 5 is rounding up. So instead of being 55, it's gonna be 60. Okay, and now for number 3, we have 63. 60, 61, 62, 63. Okay, so we're gonna see, okay, what is closer to 60 or 70? You count 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. So you know right away it's closer to 60. Another way as well is look at your arrow, and we look at the ones place, and we look at the ones place, and it has a 3. And we look at the arrow, and we see that 3, we're rounding down. So when we're rounding into 63, it's gonna be 60. Okay. Don't forget, if you haven't done already, go ahead and like and subscribe. And example 4, 5, and 6, we have for 4, 13, 47, and 77. So go ahead right now, press pause on the video, challenge yourself, try to solve these 3 problems, and see if you got the same answer as I did, and go ahead and press play and see if we got the same answer. If not, check where you did your mistakes. Right? So for number 4, we have 13. So we have 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and then we say, okay, is it closer? We have 1, 2, 3, or is it closer to 20, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that it's closer to 10. So we're gonna round to 10. Also, you go look down there. We look at the number 3. We look at the ones place. We look at number 3, and we say it's going down. So we go ahead and round to number 10. Okay. For number 5, we have 47. So our ones, we're gonna look at the ones place, which is 7. So we're gonna go 45, 46, and 47. 47. And then we say, okay, is it closer to 40, or is it closer to 50? We count 1, 2, 3, and then we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's closer to 50. So we're gonna go around and for 50, round to 50. Okay. Also, I can go and look at my arrows and look at number 7. Where's number 7? Is it going up or going down? I see that it's going up, so that's why we rounded to 50. Okay. So we're gonna go for 77, 75, 76, 77. Okay, and once again, I can count here and see which one is closer, or I can just go ahead and look at the arrow and say, okay, where's 7? 7 is rounding up, so I know I'm gonna round to number 80. So 77 rounded is gonna be 80. Okay, and once again, don't forget, if this is still complicated for you, watch the video as many times as you need to, so you can get familiar with the rounding to the nearest 10th place. Okay, and once again, thank you for watching.